Hey boys and girls, Mr. Resch here with your eighth Core Plus lesson. Again, focusing on elections as we have pretty much the entire year. In our past lesson, we focused a little bit on why elections are in November, why they're on Tuesdays, and we know that all has to do with farming and being able to get to elections by horse and carriage. We also focused a little bit on voter turnout, which we found by the NFL. They said that only 60% of people voted. So I wanted to kind of expand on that just a little bit here today and focus on why possibly some of those turnouts are a little bit lower. So today's topics are going to cover voting beliefs by Republicans and Democrats, what each party thinks, voter suppression, and mudslinging. Okay. The first article that you are going to look at is called Voting and Elections Divide Republicans and Democrats, and you're going to answer these 6 questions right here. The website looks just like this. It's very user-friendly. NPR is very easily read, and you'll find all your answers very quickly and easily here on what the Democrats and Republicans think about voting and what they're afraid of or what are they trying to do. The next thing that we are going to have you do is learn about voter suppression. I would like you to Google it and put the answer to the definition there so you know what that is. And then you'll watch a video linked right here. You'll answer a few questions in about 4.5 minutes. That's when you're going to stop. So I'm going to highlight that there. You're going to stop at 4.5 minutes in. That video looks like, this right here, and a very interesting story about this African-American man in the state of Georgia and why his clock says 7 hours and 45 minutes. I think you'll find that interesting and maybe surprising. Okay, the third task is going to be going back to matters of principle in the NPR article. That can be found right down here. You just got to scroll down a little bit. And I know this is fast, so go back and see it, but it's right here at the end of the article, and you'll answer a few questions there. And the focus there is going to be on what each political party thinks, which one argues that voting is a privilege, and which one's more likely to reduce or lower barriers to voting. All right. The next task is to learn a little bit about mudslinging. I think you already might have a pretty good idea of what that is. It's like throwing mud, but not quite. But you'll watch this video. It's about 1 minute and 15 seconds long. You'll learn about how it applies to elections, and it has been for the past 220 years. Okay, you're going to wrap up the lesson reading these directions right here. They may or may not change. Regular students, your key is to get ready for your anthem debate, which is going to be on Friday. And you know that I've put in resources, the pros folder, materials folder, and additional resources. The sky is the limit. Research to your heart is full, and you have all those evidence pieces and the counterclaim pieces that you need. You're going to fill out this document. This is summative, so I need a copy of that. It'll be turned in at the end of the debate. My advanced students, your job is going to be really simple. Make sure your hand and fist project is completed if it's not already, and there might be something additional on there. All right, boys and girls, Mr. Rush is out.